Can I share a little secret with you? Buying luxury does not mean you need to pay full price, nor does it mean you need to be ripped off. Let me share with you my 7 tips, tricks, and strategies for successfully and safely buying pre-loved luxury. Welcome back to my channel. I am financial planner Canna Campbell, also known as Sugar Mama. Now, I know this might seem a bit odd that a financial planner is talking about buying luxurious handbags, but let me share this with you. I am a normal person just like you, and I like nice things, and I love handbags. I love beautifully made handbags that stand the test of time. I love how a handbag elevates your outfit. I love how a handbag helps me get through the day efficiently and feel put together, and so I can just focus on being my best person for that day and just working through my list of things to do. And when it comes to my financial goals and dreams, I like to reward myself. So when I do this, and in the time frame, I will reward myself with a particular luxury purchase. However, when I do this, I always pay for it in cash, and secondly, I always try and shop pre-loved first before I head to any stores. Now, I know a lot of people would love to shop online and love to shop luxury online, and they get a little bit nervous because there are lots of con artists and people selling fakes online. But so far, so good. I've been really lucky. But there are 7 rules that I follow that have allowed me to stay safe. And I'm going to share them with you right now as I share with you my most recent handbag purchase. So let's get started. So rule number 1 is you must only buy from trusted websites. Websites that guarantee authenticity, but also offer you a certificate of authenticity. They must also have the return policy if for some reason something slips through the cracks and it's actually not authentic. Sometimes this does require paying a fee, like on Vestiaire Collective, where you might need to pay, say, $25 to have that expert authentication done by an expert that has actually seen it in the flesh, not just through a Zoom screen, because I think that's fraught with danger. So you must make sure you buy from a reputable buyer that has lots of great reviews and is trusted. Otherwise, don't take the risk. So this bag, which I recently purchased the other day, I bought it through Trading in Style, which is a great, trustworthy platform for not just buying pre-loved, but also selling. And when it arrived, not only did it come in the soft bag, the receipt, it also had a special certificate that guaranteed its authenticity. That is great peace of mind. Rule number 2, return policies. All right, it is so important that you are able to return the item and get your money back, no questions asked. Particularly if it's an item that you're not 100% sure on, or it talks about the quality and having some wear and tear. The wear and tear may be so much worse in the flesh than what it looks like online. So make sure they have a return policy in place or the ability to get a credit note at an absolute minimum. Return policies are what give you even better peace of mind. Rule number 3 is inspect and zoom in on all the photos, and even better, ask for a video. Particularly when it says the item has been worn. You need to really focus on the corners of a handbag, because that's where the wear and tear shows up first and often can be the worst. So make sure you take your time zooming in and out every single angle and read the description box carefully so that you know exactly what you're buying. Don't rush things and just get overexcited and add to cart and check out. Take your time with this. Also, not forgetting about the logos, any scratches to the hardware, and making sure that the stitching is really solid and intact. And when in doubt, ask questions, lots of questions, and ask for a video of that bag, because that could be really helpful in allowing you to see the true color without any sort of filters involved at all. Number 4, do your research. Okay, obviously you can do a whole pile of research on that particular platform, like Trading in Style or eBay or Vestiaire Collective, but you should really go and research what does that bag retail for brand new, and also what is a competitive price for that particular handbag pre-loved. So when it came to buying this bag, I couldn't actually find out the full retail price because they don't actually make this style anymore. But when I jumped into ChatGPT and jumped on the Bottega Veneta website, I could see that their handbags start at $5,500 Australian dollars and go all the way up to $12,000. Someone would have paid probably, I imagine, because it's quite big, at least $5,000 for this. I then jumped onto a whole pile of other websites, including Poshmark, to see what the pre-loved versions of this range from. And I paid about 990 Australian dollars for this, but I could see that these types of bags, Preloved, were still retailing for around $2,000 all the way up to $5,000. So I knew that this price was a great buy. Rule number 5, check the reviews. Before you hand over your hard-earned precious money, do a quick search of the reviews of that buyer. Look at the reputation, jump into any of the forums where people have purchased things, had a good experience or a bad experience, and how their customer service works in fixing those problems. But also look at the underlying seller in that platform. Make sure that they've been around for a long time, that they've got great reviews, that they come back to you in a timely manner with questions about that particular item. It is so important. You want to buy it from someone that you actually trust and other people have had a positive experience with. Rule number 6 is additional styling research. So before I purchased this particular bag, I jumped online and searched street style with this bag so I could see how other people had styled this bag and how they use it like for everyday use, which is what I plan to use it. So I saw a whole pile of outfits and also great colorways as to how to style this. So I felt so inspired that I knew that the moment this arrived, there were so many opportunities and occasions for me to wear this bag and get the most amount of wear, because at the end of the day, this is an expensive purchase and it's not something I take for granted. So I want to make sure that I get this bag out, I wear it, I love it, and I use it. So make sure you look at how people have styled, and this will give you a great source of inspiration to get creative with what you already own. And finally, rule number 7, take care of your bags. Take care of actually everything you do buy, because you never know, you may have a change of heart with something like this and in a year's time you decide to resell it. If you've taken good care of your bag, you've put it back in the soft bag, you've kept all the paperwork, the receipts, the certificates, you will be able to sell this. And in fact, you might even sell this at a profit. So it's worth making sure you store your bags correctly, making sure they're not exposed to moisture where mold can get in. Make sure that they're not scratched and like pushed up against other handbags where they might be dented. It's important because you never know, this could actually fund your next handbag purchase. Now, for me personally, when I buy something, I buy it for long-term love. But regardless, I will always take great care of my bags and I never throw them around or ever even leave them on the floor. Oh my God, no, never. All right, so now that you've heard how I shop Preloved, let me know what you think of this video. Let me know if you'd like to see another handbag tour, and if you'd like to see more inside my personal life when it comes to balancing motherhood, minimalism, investing, and just your own mental health. SugarMamma TV is back, and it's back every Thursday evening. So I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to hear what type of content you want to hear. And of course, happy shopping everyone, particularly when it comes to Preloved. Let's save money and reduce landfill. Ciao for now.